like you already know what you want to accomplish and like what challenges you might face, and you're already going to be equipped. So moving into the next chapter, phase, season is going to be a lot more calm.
So I didn't get the full experience, but I get to go to the movie opening day.
Be so cool.
I am so excited.
Yeah, like a chicken stir fry with teriyaki sauce and veggies is just like my go-to, and yeah, just so good. Welcome back, everybody, to That Good Vibe podcast. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Megan.
And we're so excited for you guys to be here today. We have a good topic in store.
Yeah, I'm excited for this topic. Some little seasons, you know, all the different areas that seasons fall in our life.
Nature and in life.
What was I going to say? I had a thought and it just went.
We're a mess today.
It just went poof. When are we not a mess? I feel like every
so
episode
true.
we're just like, we can't speak, we can't think.
No.
It's all fun over here. I swear, we know what we're talking about, guys.
Yeah, we do.
Like, we're
really trying.
But this episode, I believe, comes out a few days before actual fall.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which is easily my favorite season ever, but we will dive into the topic today.
Yeah.
First, we have some little check-ins. How are you? How has your week been?
Okay, well, it's been fine. It's not like been great, and it's not been bad. So there we go.
Okay, that's good.
It's been fine.
It's like a little mediocre.
Yeah.
What would you rate it out of a 10?
A 7.
Solid.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
Good. I'm glad you like that.
A solid 7. Yeah, my week too.
Yeah, same.
Just like, I'd say mine's like more of a 6.
Oh.
Yeah. The weekend was crazy, and then transitioning into work, it's just more crazy again.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. The weekend was so hectic, and it was like go, 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 and now it's like eating me alive. I'm just exhausted trying to get back into a good routine.
But I did see you snapped me and you were like, I don't want to go to the gym. I hate my life. I don't want to be there. But you did it.
Yeah, that's so true.
You went.
But I saw a TikTok later yesterday that was like, you need to stop complaining, and like all about complaining. Like, you are not living a good life if you're complaining every day. And I'm like, okay, so that's like a little slap to the face. Like,
whatever, we can complain. Who gives a shit? You're just
once
complaining to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. I didn't need it that hard. Okay.
That's hilarious. Okay, self-care check-in. Do you remember what your self-care was?
So I was supposed to work out 3 times a week, and I've done it once. But here's the thing, is that I just get busy, okay? And like, we already know that I don't work out if it's not in the morning. So as the day goes on, by like 4 o'clock, like, I'm pooped. I'm exhausted. I don't want to do anything. Like, if I'm done clients by then, like, I'm done for the night kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I've just been busy in the mornings. I honestly wish that I would have gone to the gym more. Like, I do, like, I
this summer?
No, like, just like this week.
Oh, this week. Okay.
Because I know, like, I want to get into a good routine. I do. I really do. And I know it's going to be good for me. So I was kind of bummed out that, like, I didn't get a chance to
But do
more.
You find these self-care challenges, and we've been really focusing on the fitness part of it.
Yeah.
Each week it's pushing you to be like, okay, I really don't want to, and I know I should. So you almost take those little mental baby steps towards actually doing it.
Well, and I feel like we've talked about this before, like it just being summer, and like you just want to have fun and do all the activities.
You're the summer girly.
That's my favorite season. Yeah. I'm turning up. I'm having a good time. I'm relaxing. I'm just doing all the good things.
Don't matter.
Exactly.
For Jordan's
so
summer.
As the summer ended, I was like, okay, we need to get into a healthier routine. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people are like that.
Everyone's kind of transitioning into that.
Yeah.
So okay, you did one workout.
Yes.
That was your self-care.
But it's fine because I know that I'm going to continue to do it 3 times a week. So
mine was just, again, the same loop. I've been trying to stick with that technology-free day and working out 4 days.
Yeah.
I cannot escape the technology. Like, I think I literally just need to block a morning in my calendar and say, I am not doing anything that day. No matter how much work needs to get done behind the scenes. No matter what I need to just sit down and say, no, you are reading a book. You are going outside. You are baking some muffins. Like,
well, you know, after you do all those things, you're going to feel so good and you're not going to even think about your phone. Exactly. It's just actually like having the motivation to do those things and put your phone away.
Deleted and installed Instagram on and off my phone probably 12 times in the last week.
Really?
Because I delete it because I get sucked into the Instagram reels. And also, no matter where I hide the app, I can figure out where it is. I will sit down and I'll just go scroll, click. Yeah. And then 20 minutes goes by and I'm like, are your brain cells dead? Like, what is wrong with you? Yeah. So maybe getting so hard on myself is not the best plan of action for it. But I'm like, how do I have a healthy relationship with Instagram? It's the Instagram reels. And that's why I've never downloaded TikTok on my phone, because it was bad. So if you guys have any tips on how to stop yourself from consuming Instagram all the time, please let me know. Help a girl out.
The one thing I do is I set an app limit.
Oh, girl, I hit ignore limit every time.
Yeah, that I hate that there's that option. Like, it should just say, like,
it should just block me off.
It should just block it off. Yeah.
And then I literally can't click it.
Yeah, that's a stupid thing. That's a stupid
I've
setting.
tried putting my phone on like the self-care mode where I don't get any notifications. But then what happens is I'm checking apps because I'm like, oh, what if someone messaged me? What if someone this? It's like, if someone really needed you, they'll call you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we live in a world where like you have to reply right away to everything, everyone, all the time. And it shouldn't be like that.
So anyways, my techno-free day is still a continuous self-care thing that I want to always be working towards, is once in a while a little morning or a day. But the other one was the workout 4 times, and I worked out 3 times this week.
Nice.
I ran for 30 minutes one day.
Oh my God.
Like, I'm talking, by the end of it, I was sprinting, and I'm like, I was on top of the moon. Wow, I'm just like,
good for
I
you.
can accomplish anything. It was so good. And then the next day I went to a yoga class and stretched my body out.
Yeah. I still have to do that with you. I still got to come.
I feel alive.
Yeah. Oh, I bet.
It feels great.
Yeah.
So that's my little self-care update.
That's awesome.
Weekly favorites.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got a good one.
This is probably one of my favorite little segments.
Mine too. Okay, it's nothing like super special. Let's just say that, but I'm really excited about it.
Okay.
So I make my own iced chais at home now.
Ooh.
I used to get them from Starbucks at $7-8, and it's like, okay, we're not gonna do that every day. Like, that is way too much for the budget. Much. So I just get unsweetened almond milk, and I get this chai concentrate.
Oh, is that Tazo stuff?
Yes,
that white?
That brand.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so I do like half a cup of that and then a full cup of the almond milk, add a little vanilla ice, obviously. Delicious.
Really?
Yes.
So good. And it probably saves you so much money.
So much money. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's what I've been loving.
I love that for you. And what a perfect season for that drink.
Yes.
Fall chai.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can make it hot too. Yeah, so exactly.
I've tried that once before and I liked it.
Yeah.
I should probably get some again.
You totally
I know
should.
In the States there's a blueberry milk flavor.
Oh my God. I despise blueberry. I hate blueberry stuff.
You don't like blueberries?
No, I can't do it.
Like even fresh blueberries?
No. If someone's like, eat this right now, I will. Like, I don't hate it that much that I will but
you just don't love
I prefer not to.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting how a blueberry on the outside is like more blue, but then on the inside it's like translucent. Purple? No, it's translucent color. But then when you mush them up, it's purple.
Oh, yes.
It's the weirdest little fruit.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So cool.
So I have actually quite a bit of weekly faves here.
Okay. Here we go.
The first one is obviously the fall weather.
Yeah.
Like I said, fall is my favorite season ever. I am like, get the Ugg boots, get the scarves. We're getting the pumpkin spice latte. The leaves are changing.
Yeah.
So I'm just living my best life right now. And I love that. Second thing, it wouldn't be a That Good Vibe podcast episode without mentioning the Balance app.
Oh, of course.
So you guys know Balance meditation. I am just beyond grateful that you mentioned that.
I am so happy with that app too.
It's super cool. So they just came out with these sleep sounds, but they're color sleep sounds. So I got to look at my notes here. So
I didn't even see that.
So you know white noise?
Yeah.
White noise is like fans, electronics. It's anything with like power that would make some kind of noise. So that helps reduce ADHD symptoms if you sleep with those sounds normally. I don't love white noise. I find white noise very distracting, to be honest.
Yeah, I could see that.
So there's 3 other colors of noise: pink, brown, and green. And I actually only discovered that there was color noises about 2 months ago, and it blew my socks off. So pink noise, which is the one I sleep with, it's my favorite. It resembles light rain, wind, or the rustling of leaves. And it helps with your memory.
Ooh, that's cool.
So it can help lock in that memory. It's a very soft, gentle sound. The brown noise is waterfalls, crashing waves, or rumbling thunder.
Ooh, I like that.
And this one helps you transition into more REM sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And REM is where you dream.
Right.
Yeah. And then green is heavy rain, ocean waves, or rustling trees. And this will help overcome some sleep anxiety that you might have.
Oh.
So on the app, they have 10-hour tracks of just solid sound. You can also do it on Spotify too. You could just search brown sleep playlist and it'll just play music. Greatest thing ever.
That's so cool.
Because having color noises play will help you stay asleep all night long to prevent the like clicking and the banging of a door outside or something. So those are my
Does
faves.
anything help snoring?
Why does your man snore next to you?
No, he's a perfect sleeper. My mother, on the other hand.
So you can't sleep in the trailer with her?
No, I cannot.
I think you need earplugs for that.
Yeah.
A sleep apnea machine?
Yeah, honestly, I think she has an appointment to get that looked at. So that's good.
I know my man snores and I have to
really?
push him. It's always when he's on his back and I will wake him up and I'm like, you're on your back. You got to move over.
Yeah.
You got to roll over. So one of those would probably help with that.
Yeah.
I would bet.
Just kick her. Yeah.
Get in her bed and poof. Too funny. So yeah, those are my favorites. Yeah. Do you have anything else?
Yeah. No, I don't. I don't think so.
Seasons of life.
Mm-hmm.
We, in our lifetime, go through a boatload of different seasons.
Different chapters.
Whatever, like whatever you want to call a little phase of life.
Yeah.
Right now the word is era because of Taylor Swift. Pause for a second. I got tickets to the Taylor Swift movie on opening day.
Amazing.
So I didn't get the full experience, but I get to go to the movie opening day.
Be so cool.
I am so excited.
Yeah. No,
I just really
awesome.
hope the crowd I'm with aren't like screaming the songs the entire time. I don't mind if you sing, but like let's just turn the volume down a little bit. Right. I still want to experience Taylor.
Yes.
So anyways, anything to bring Taylor into here.
Yeah, I don't even know what you said.
I don't even know what I said before either. Okay, seasons of life. Yeah, you can call it an era, you can call it a phase or a chapter, whatever you want, but we always transition through different seasons, through relationships, starting a new relationship, ending a relationship, starting single life, creating new friends,
starting school,
going to school. Yeah, it's school season right now, a new job. Lots of different things can be different seasons of your life. And what I was going to say about it is every time you come out and into a new season of your life, it's really, really important that you take a moment to reflect on that season past. What were your successes? What were your failures?
Yeah.
How could you be better? Or even just what worked and what can you continue on into this new season? And then set an intention for this new season.
Journaling. I tell you, journaling is the best way to do it.
So sometimes we are just riding the wave of life and we're having so much fun and you're just like, oh my God, my life is so good. I don't ever want this to change. And then before you know it, poof, something hits you and you're like, wait, I'm not ready. And you can spend weeks and weeks and weeks in that stage of like trying to hold on to that fun time of your life. And then you know that you have to let go. Mm-hmm. So just take that time, journal that out, journal how you're feeling. It's okay to be sad when you leave a season and go into a new one.
But that's the thing is like seasons are always changing. Like you're always coming out of a season and going into a new one. Mm-hmm. So it's like you have to accept the fact that things aren't going to be the same forever. Like seasons are always forever changing.
You can be grateful in the moment for the way that your life is going right now. And every day wake up and say, wow, I'm so grateful for this. But know that change is coming. Mm-hmm. So was it last episode or 2 episodes ago? I honestly can't remember when I was saying I'm having a debacle about turning 30.
Right. Yeah.
Just reflecting on this episode and reflecting on me feeling that way has really helped me find some calmness and some peace in this transition of my new life. I know that going to bed on Friday night at 29 and waking up on Saturday as 30, literally nothing will be different.
Yeah, exactly.
I will be the same person.
Yeah.
But it's about the intention that I put from these days forward on.
Right, exactly.
About the type of person I want to be and reflecting back in my 20s.
But isn't that comfort to know that like the next day is still another normal day? Comforting. It's like nothing changes 180.
It's not going to just change.
No.
Which, okay, neither of us are married, but society puts a massive amount of pressure on a woman for when she becomes a wife. Mm-hmm. Everyone says it's the best day of your entire life. Is it really? Is it really number 1? Like, it's probably top 10, maybe top 20 for some people, but like, I don't know if it's number 1. Yeah. It's a great day. It's a fun day. You get to marry the love of your life, and I bet I'm going to feel that way. But you go to bed just a fiance and you wake up the next day and you're a wife, or the transition is, nothing is different.
Well, especially if you're already living together, like literally nothing's going to be different besides like now it's on paper.
Exactly. So transitioning from that season of a girlfriend to a fiance to a wife or boyfriend and husband, whichever. Yeah. Just know that you have to put your own intentions and your own reflections on what that means for you. Let go of society's pressure and just allow that slow transition into that new chapter to be calm and smooth.
Yes, exactly. And I feel like if you journal it out too, it will be, because you kind of already have your intentions in store. Mm-hmm. Like you already know what you want to accomplish and like what challenges you might face, and you're already going to be equipped. So moving into the next chapter, phase, season is going to be a lot more calm because you kind of have planned it out, especially like your mentality, especially.
Yeah, I think that's all we kind of had on like the seasons of life. It's all very metaphorical, obviously. Life is just a giant metaphor.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to say, like just enjoying the season that you're in right now, is I have a little quote.
Do you have the same quote that I have?
When you're anxious?
No. Oh. Okay, what's your quote?
Okay. It says, when you're anxious, you're living in the future, and when you're depressed, you're living in the past.
Yeah.
Like when you're not mentally stable, it's because you're not enjoying
the
right now. And like the little things too. Maybe like there's something big that's going on in your life that is like making you feel down or a certain way, but like there's still other little things to enjoy.
I have a perfect example in my life of that.
Yeah.
Do you remember like probably 6 months ago, I was telling everyone I turned 30 on the 30th. Yes. I have been planning this birthday for years. Like so excited for this birthday. And I told you the little debacle I was having with there was someone that I just wasn't sure if I should be inviting or not. And I'm just like having a really, really hard time with it. And all my people were just so supportive of me. Whatever you want to choose, Megan, we're totally here for you. And I wasted time of my life being anxious and stressing about one single day that's going to go poof. It's just going to go by so quick. Why would I spend all that time stressing about something that really doesn't matter a whole lot?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just something to think about, that when you are thinking about the first day of a job or an event with someone, or you got to go on a first date, don't spend too much time focusing on what that's going to be. Yeah.
Exactly. Just let it happen.
Just let it happen and just go fucking meditate and be in the now.
Wow. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So my quote that I thought we had the same quote. My quote goes, don't judge your entire life based on this current season of your life.
Oh, wow. Yes, that's so true.
Because so often we'll be sitting there, especially when things are just in the shits. Especially then.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, my life is falling apart. I'm a terrible person. No one likes me.
Yeah.
What am I even doing with my life? No, that's not your life at all. That's a blimp of your life.
Exactly. Yeah. And those feelings, like anytime you're feeling down, upset, mad, angry, whatever, it's going to pass.
It's always going to pass.
Yes.
And sometimes you don't want to fucking hear that. Sometimes you're just like, let me be in my feels.
Yeah. But that's fine. You can be in your feels, but just like in the back of your head, just mind you that it's going to pass. It's going to pass and everything's going to be fine.
Everything's just going to be fine. So before we go on to the seasons of nature, I have to share my ultimate favorite season.
Oh, okay.
And that is the season of NFL. It is the season of football.
Yes.
Let's go. Sunday fun day. It's the greatest. It's like Christmas.
I wish I was into the NFL. I'm only into CFL because my parents watch it. Yeah. And like we have the Riders here, so it's fun to go to games.
Well, and you watch hockey with your man.
And so, and like, yeah, he only watches hockey.
Yeah, he's only a hockey guy.
Sorry, he'll watch baseball too, but yeah, like he just couldn't care about football at all.
So growing up, never into sports. Like, I'm not a sportsy girl. I don't play any sports, but I always dated guys that watched NFL football. Every single one of them watched NFL football. So by watching it every single week all the time and watching them do these fantasies and stuff, it just kind of like became me. And then when I transitioned from a relationship to single life, I had to really ask myself, is this me or is this them?
Yeah.
And what I learned was, I was like, I'm going to watch the season as a single woman by myself, and I'm going to assess. And I learned I fucking love football.
Yeah.
It is so awesome.
That's awesome. Because like they all kind of like put that spark in you.
Yeah.
And that's like the only thing that you can say thank you to them for.
Thank you. Thank you. Next. Yeah. So this November, I get to go to my very first NFL game.
Oh my God. So exciting.
So I'm very, very excited for that.
Yeah. No kidding.
I'm a bit of a bandwagon jumper. So I've been a 49ers fan. That was an ex's team. Then I was I still am a Bucks fan, but I will say I have one foot on the train and one foot off the train.
Because your boyfriend's Bucks, right?
No, Cowboys. Hopefully he didn't hear you say that, because he might have to have some words.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So yeah, I'm the Bucks fan. He is the Cowboys fan, and we're going to go see the Cowboys on American Thanksgiving, which is if you are football people, you know that's a big ass game. Yeah, it's like the Labor Day Classic for NFL.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, so
that's going to be so fun.
Very excited for that, but I'd say I have one foot on the Buck train, one foot on the Cowboy train.
Yeah.
And I kind of got to make up my mind. But are you ready to be put on the spot?
Oh my God. Am I?
You got this. I want you to name not the 49ers, Bucks, or Cowboys, because I just said those.
Ooh.
But 3 other teams. 3.
Okay, well, I would have said the Cowboys. So what? I can't say that. The Packers?
Yes.
Is that your team?
No.
What's your team?
Bucks.
Oh.
Do you know what city the Packers are from?
Florida. No, that's the Panthers.
Yes.
See, I know hockey.
Okay. Oh, yeah, hockey. Okay. So it's the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, yes.
They're the green with the cheese heads.
Oh,
They had Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yes.
And he is now on a different team.
You want me to name 2 other teams?
2 other teams. You got this.
I don't know who was in the Super Bowl like last year.
So their quarterback's name is Patrick Mahomes. Their teams are their colors are red and gold. Their city is Kansas City. This is so comical. I love it.
You know why? But I could name like the CFL teams and the NHL teams. Okay.
So it's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh.
There's the Cincinnati Bengals, the Baltimore Ravens, the Indianapolis Colts. My man quizzes me on football teams all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, you got
I know
it.
these things.
Yeah.
I may not know all the players, but I know it. So anyways, I had to, when I knew we were talking about seasons, honestly, NFL was probably one of the first things that popped in my mind. So I had to go off. If you are a sports girly or an NFL girly, let us know. We want to create this little community with you guys.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
we can go back to the regular program. I didn't grill you too much.
3 NFL teams.
You got
3.
I'll give you 3.
And I would have said Cowboys. So if you didn't name any and said, name me 3 NFL teams.
Cowboys are the first one.
Yeah, Cowboys. Packers.
Packers. Miami Dolphins.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah, I am correct.
Okay, moving on to seasons of nature. Is that what you would call it?
The seasons of nature?
Or just seasons, I guess, because that would be, because we called it the seasons of life when we were talking about like chapters in your life.
Yeah, the seasons of nature. I feel like that rolls off the tongue nicely.
Cool. All right. I kind of made that up.
What season do you want to start with?
I think we should end with fall because that's what we're in currently, and we can kind of go off a little bit more. So we can kind of just
let's start with winter.
Go through, yeah.
Let's go through the cycle and go through winter.
Oh, let's do it.
Okay, winter.
Okay, I think winter is like a time to kind of close some old doors.
Yep.
And like look ahead because it's going to be spring and summer, and you want to kind of like, I don't know, grill yourself a little bit and like kind of dig deep and see what you would want to accomplish in like the next coming months. I feel like obviously winter is like a hibernation, like kind of sit there, meditate with your thoughts, figure your shit out, kind of go deep down.
Yep.
So then spring and summer you can flourish.
Absolutely.
Right?
I would completely agree with everything you said. I have on here like hibernation, relaxation.
Yeah.
Time to reflect within yourself.
Yes.
So winter's a good time, not reflecting on the outside environment, but reflecting on who you are.
Yes. Yeah.
And preparing yourself for those intentions moving forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But it's like the actual season, especially up here in Canada.
Yeah.
If anyone's listening where you live somewhere else, Canadian winters are not fun.
Horrendous.
Absolutely horrendous. But you sit at home and you get snuggly all the time.
Exactly.
And you watch a lot of TV.
Yeah. Well, and it's like the holiday season. So you're watching holiday movies and getting into the spirit and decorating a Christmas tree if that's what you celebrate. And
yeah.
So you kind of have to like go through the seasons too with like doing activities that kind of go with that, because that's just like what kind of gets you out of the lump in your couch.
What are some of your favorite winter activities?
Well, I guess like I said, like decorating the Christmas tree.
The Christmas tree
is
I
awesome.
Love that day.
Last year I just bought my own Christmas tree for my house.
Yay!
And a bunch of decorations and stuff. So I can't wait to do that this year.
Did you get a tree with the lights built in the tree?
Yes, and that was the best thing I've ever done.
Best thing ever.
I didn't even know that existed until I went to the store and was like, huh,
Do you remember
do now?
Do you remember being a kid and having to like walk around the tree or help your mom like past the
worst
it was torture.
Yeah.
They'd yell at you and be like, "You didn't put that right."
Yeah. Do it yourself, Ed.
Yeah. I chose to not put Christmas trees up for that reason sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christmas is fun. Christmas baking is probably one of my favorite.
Yeah.
But just outside of Christmas, ice fishing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Love
I haven't
ice
been
fishing.
Ice fishing.
Super fun. My man's a big skier. So last year I went skiing for the first time in like 15 years. I cried going down the hill and I kind of had a panic attack.
Yeah. I've definitely done that before.
So I will not be skiing anymore.
What, you're not going to try it again? What about snowboard? I know that's like, people say that is harder. I've never skied. I've only snowboarded, but I'm not the best at all. Like, I'm literally still learning. Like, I'm a beginner for sure.
Yeah.
But I do find it fun once I like get the hang of it. And
I think I just need to go for the day, pay for the lessons.
Yeah.
Do like the 8-hour lesson with the 8-year-old kids.
Yeah.
And just learn how to do that because my man loves to go to the mountains every winter.
Oh, yeah.
But honestly, I'm like, I'll stay at the lodge.
Yeah, you're good.
And read a book. And I'll go walk around town and just like do my own thing. And I'm so fine to do that too.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like going down the hill, I'm just anxious and I'm heightened and it's like, it's too much adrenaline.
Yeah,
I'm not an adrenaline girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yeah, skiing and ice fishing, those are activities, baking, just being cozy at home.
Yeah.
Watching a good HBO show.
Get a new book.
Oh, a new book. There's always time for a new book.
Always.
Now we come into spring.
Well, the one thing I had in my notes was that spring is about blossoming into a new chapter. Isn't that cute?
It's so cute. I love all the cliches we say all the time. We're like a Pinterest board over here.
Well, yeah. That's like my favorite spot to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I was going to say, what was I going to say? Oh, that spring is kind of like your time to reorganize and clean your space and kind of refresh. Like I always like to do like a deep clean in the spring and a deep clean in the fall. Because like winter, like no, like,
and summer definitely not.
And exactly. So
a good spring clean.
Yeah.
So good.
Well, and like you're switching out your clothes. Well, I mean, I don't have a big enough closet for like all the seasons.
I'm wearing the same stuff all year.
Yeah. I just have some like a lot of knit sweaters that like that I'll put away. So yeah, like bringing out like the spring clothes is always so fun, and then I can kind of go through it and like give stuff away and whatever. Yeah. But yeah, just like reorganizing my space and like refreshing it, because then it's like it seems like a new space, and then I feel so much more productive and like clear-minded, and I'm just like, wow, like you just like see your space differently when it's like
you do
reorganized. And
did you ever as a kid reorganize your bedroom, like move your bed and your dressers?
Totally, yes.
Once a week I was doing it. It was so fun.
Yeah. I love that.
So what I have for spring is a time to be feeling hopeful. There's a lot of new beginnings and new opportunities coming our way. Lots of new growth, like you said. Taking a chance, and what did I have here? Clearly my spelling is not correct.
Yeah, I was just about
I don't
to say.
think I meant to say chance. Change and risk towards new door openings. Like that doesn't even make any sense. So we'll just ignore what my notes say. And yeah, spring is all about the new. It smells good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does smell good. But yeah, because like we just came out of winter, where we live is just like freezing cold and there's snow everywhere. And like once it starts to warm up, you're like,
get me outside.
Yes, exactly. Like the fresh air and just like,
Do you ever open your doors and windows when the springtime comes? Especially in that spring clean.
Oh yeah.
Blast the music. You're feeling good. Mm-hmm. You're ready to pull out your dresses.
Yes.
It's time to shave those legs.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your favorite spring activities?
Bike riding, going for walks, being outside, like drinking your coffee outside. Just like, the peace.
Ooh, that first like warm enough morning, you still have to kind of wear a jacket or a blanket, but the sun is so bright in the morning, and you sit outside and you're holding your warm coffee and you're like, I can't wait for winter to be over.
Yes, exactly.
There's just like little piles of snow everywhere.
Yes. The best feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I love spring.
Summer?
Let's do it. Your favorite season?
My favorite season. Because I just
flourish in summer.
Because we've talked about it before. Patio drinks.
Drinks.
Like getting together with your friends, having some good drinks, like enjoying the hot weather, tanning, like going to the beach, going boating, being at the lake. Like it's so green everywhere. It's so bright and sunny. Like just such a feel good season that I never want to leave.
You got to move to California, girl.
I know I do.
Or like somewhere hot.
I'm a Cali girl for sure.
Yeah. I feel like you'd be better in California than Florida. Florida's
Probably.
all the old retired people. So Cali's where you're at.
Yeah.
You got a Cali look today with your hat and your tank top. Yeah, love it.
Wow, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so summer is just amazing.
Summer is such a fun time.
Yeah, we already know.
Okay, what I have for summer is about abundance. Like spring is when things start to bloom and grow, but summer is that full growth. So actually, interestingly enough, my path just outside of my place here, there's a bunch of trees along the path, and I noticed from when we first moved here to now how much the trees have grown.
Yeah.
It's like,
wow.
It's so crazy to watch them grow. But yes, abundance. And then summer is also take a step back from that, reflecting, intentions, all those things, and just allow everything to soak in.
And enjoy.
Indulge.
Yes.
Eat all the food. Drink all the drinks.
Let yourself loose and just have some fun. Like, you deserve it. You've been working so hard, like winter, fall.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then one other thing I have on here is acknowledge your growth. Like as you grow in summertime too, acknowledge that you are growing.
Yes.
Even though you might be taking a step back from all those like reflection and deep diving parts of yourself, you're still growing because everything that you did from the year past is now going to come into fruition. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, and you did already mention some of your favorites, but do you have any other favorite activities to do in the summer?
Painting outside.
Yeah.
Having a campfire.
A good charcuterie board.
Oh, of course you need that. Oh, wow. I was just going to say, we haven't had a campfire in our backyard all summer. And
like at your house?
Yeah, like at our house. And it's definitely needed. So hopefully next time my boyfriend's home, we can get that done. And because now like that it's starting to be a little chilly out, like having a fire will be nice.
The end of summer, beginning of fall, the evenings are so nice.
And it gets like dark out early now. And it gets cold out early. So we can kind of have the fire like a little bit earlier. And I love going to bed early. I'm a grandma. It's just what I love.
Yeah, 9:00 you're in bed.
Yeah.
Sometimes I text you at like 10 and I don't hear from you until 7 the next day.
I try to be asleep by 10 and up by 7. That's like my little routine.
I love that.
Monday to Thursday, usually.
And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're a wild woman.
I am.
Patio drinks. Woo!
Only in the summer.
You still have a few weeks left.
True, I do. But I'm getting into the fall mode.
I feel like when September 1st hits, it's just like fall.
Also, because it's just been like a little chillier now. It's not as like 30-degree hot anymore. Even like 25-degree. Like it's just not super hot out anymore. So that's why I'm kind of like, you know what? I think summer. I can say goodbye to summer.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fall. The season we are in.
Yes. So since we're getting out like what do I say? Okay, so coming out of summer now where we're just enjoying life and having the utmost best time ever. Now it's time to unwind and go into fall and kind of reflect.
Yes.
And kind of just start to like notice things that we would like to change and get into new habits and routines.
Fall's such a good time to start those habits and routines,
For
because
sure.
a lot of people will just wait for January 1st.
Right.
Anytime you start a new habit January 1st, I guarantee you're setting yourself up for failure.
It's so funny to see the gym just packed with people in
And
January.
then every week it's just a little bit less, a little bit less, a little bit less. And I think a lot of people put pressure on themselves to do all the habits, and it's just like, it's just going to happen so easily and naturally. No. Years. It's going to take you years to figure it out. So fall is a great time to start that.
Exactly. I would like start out with a couple habits that you would like to try to accomplish soon. And then as like fall progresses into winter, maybe if you've accomplished those couple habits and got into a good routine with them, then maybe add some more habits. Like just slowly do it. Don't overwhelm yourself with, oh, I got to do 10 of these habits every single day. Like journaling and stretching and meditation and eating healthy and going to the gym and all of these things. Like you're going to not want to do any of them.
So here's a little tip and something that I've been doing. So since starting this podcast, I've said I wanted to get my meditation routine back. I want to say it's confidently back, but it's only been 2.5 weeks of me actually meditating. Also journaling. I haven't journaled in so long, and I'm like, I want to get back into my daily journaling. So what I decided to do, rather than viewing those as two separate habits, I joined them together, and I said, if I meditate, then I won. If I journaled, I won.
Yeah.
If I did both, I extra won.
Yeah.
So kind of like take two very similar habits and say, I can kind of either do this or that, and eventually they're both going to start to bleed into each other.
Yeah, because your brain's going to be like, okay, so when I meditate, then I journal. Or like vice versa.
Yeah.
Like so they just go hand in hand.
That definitely has really helped me in this transition.
Yeah. That's a very good, like, slow, progressive way to get into doing those habits full time.
Yeah. And I don't put pressure on myself to do it. Like this weekend, I had 3 days in a row that I didn't do anything because it was just go, 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 go. Also, I was extremely hungover most of those mornings, so
me too.
That didn't help.
Hey, it was the long weekend. It's fine.
It was, and it was your birthday weekend,
exactly.
Which was even bigger of an excuse.
Yeah, you're right.
So for fall, for me, is a time to reflect on your past year, like the past season. And I kind of always reflect from like the January point to now, like how do I want to finish off this year? Because I am such a meaning person. I want to look back at the year 2023 and be like, this is what the year meant to me. So as I transition into fall, I'm like, how can I put a little shiny bow on this year? So I look back and I reflect on all the different months, and I get to see myself go through many different seasons of my life. Sometimes once a month you're in a new season. January, I was the most depressed person I've ever been, ever in my life. It was the hardest month ever. And now I'm like total polar opposite end.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy to watch myself go through that ebb and flow, but reflect and also look at your achievements and your failures. It can be really hard to look at the things that you failed at and that you didn't do very good at, because it's easy for us to be hard on ourselves, obviously. Yeah. But take a moment to just glimpse over those failures and say, okay, what did I learn? Because all life is learn, succeed, learn, fail, learn, fail, learn, fail, learn, fail. You'll fail 1,000 times more than you'll ever succeed, but you only ever focus on that one success moment.
Yeah.
So it's a little long-winded tangent there, but
very profound.
Fall is literally my favorite season ever.
The activities, all the fall activities are so cute.
Pumpkin carving.
Yes.
And everything is like orange and brown, and it's not like the funnest of colors, but they just flow together so nicely.
They do. Okay, let me read off a list of activities that you can do in the fall that are just flipping cute.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Okay. Read or write by candlelight, aka like journal. I have some journal prompts for you.
We will leave a list of these journal prompts for you guys, so you guys can journal out as well.
Comment or journal yourself.
Yeah.
5 things you love about fall, just to kind of get into the fall mood. How have you improved since last fall?
Ooh.
What's your favorite fall drink or recipe? I'd actually love to hear that in the comments. Can you please? Because I love trying new things. So
yeah, fall drink.
Give me a fall drink.
Quick thing. Starbucks pumpkin spice latte is a little overrated.
Really? How do you have yours?
I don't get the pumpkin spice latte. I usually do like a chai latte.
With pumpkin?
I don't love the pumpkin.
Oh, you don't
like
love pumpkin?
I love pumpkin pie. I will crush an entire pumpkin pie, no problem. But like pumpkin flavored drinks, I find are just it's very artificial tasting.
Yeah, I could see that. I fucking love it though.
I did make a pumpkin spice latte at home one time with like actual pumpkin puree and all the things, and it was phenomenal.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try that, making that at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go back.
Okay, I was just gonna say that I love to have like a pumpkin spice steamer.
Ooh.
So it's basically just steamed milk, like whatever type of milk you like. I like almond milk, and then whatever pumpkin
like flavor
concentrate or whatever
that they
use.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can add a shot of coffee in there.
A shot of espresso. Is it espresso or espresso?
It's espresso.
Espresso. There's
Espresso.
no X in there.
I don't know anyone who says it with an
I've
X.
seen people say, I'll get a shot of espresso.
They shouldn't be drinking espresso if they say it like that.
You're not allowed to have caffeine.
No more caffeine for you.
Okay, anyways.
Pick out the perfect or most imperfect pumpkin and carve it. Watch a spooky movie with pumpkin spice drink or apple cider, or make s'mores.
I am loving this list.
Goodness.
Oh my god.
Throw a Halloween dinner party with your girls.
We should seriously do that.
We're doing it.
Oh my god.
We're doing it.
A little girly harvest.
Yes. Go on a nice fall walk and watch the leaves float away. So
my favorite.
I don't know if I've talked about this before, like the one meditation on balance. I can't remember which one it was, but it was talking about like as your thoughts arise while you're meditating, to kind of like picture it as like leaves kind of floating away. I talked about that?
I think I did.
I mention
it's
that?
part of their labeling.
Yes.
It's the next. I literally just did that meditation
Really?
this morning.
Okay.
So what you do. So remember the last episode where I talk about the clouds, when you have a thought of clouds.
Yeah.
Well, basically what this is saying is when a thought comes in your mind, you look and you go, oh, that's a thought. And then you let it pass by.
Yes, exactly.
So rather than them using clouds, in this example, they're using leaves.
Yeah.
Every thought that you have is a little leaf and you're just watching it
like fly away.
Go.
Yep. Bye. Yeah, so okay. Going on a nice fall walk. Check. Make a slow cooker turkey for dinner.
Slow cooker turkey?
Slow cooker turkey.
You'd have to have a really big slow cooker.
Yeah, you would. Or a small turkey.
A chicken maybe would work.
Maybe a chicken, yeah.
I was thinking slow cooker stew.
Yeah, you could make like anything in the slow cooker. I feel like that would be
it's
great.
a very fall thing.
Remember that yesterday I made like chicken in the slow cooker with fajita seasoning and peppers and onion, and I think that was like really about it. It was delicious.
Black beans.
Oh yeah,
black beans in it too.
And I had it over rice. Oh, so good and
yummy.
so healthy.
Did you shred your chicken up?
Of course. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That sounds so good.
And then my last one is read a new book. Like, get started on a new book. I know we mentioned that you can read a new book in any season. But the one that I'm reading right now is called Meet Me at the Lake. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, I've seen that one come up on Instagram Reels a couple times.
Is it like a pink cover?
I don't know what it looks like.
It's by Carly something. Ooh, it's so good. It's a little romance book, and
I love it.
I
think I want to read a like thriller horror book for fall time.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of like Halloween theme.
I like that. Yeah. That's a good
There's
theme.
one, it's a Netflix show now. I think it's called Knock at the Cabin or Knock at the Woods or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
So the premise is these people come and knock, and there's two kids and the parents, and they basically say, 2 of you have to die in order for the entire world to continue. So either the 4 of you live and the rest of the population die, or 2 of you die and the rest of the world lives, is like the premise I got from it. But obviously the book is 100 times better than the movie. Yeah. So I think that's the book I want to read.
You should do it.
Yeah, I will.
I should have picked up a more like thriller or like,
We'll just crush the book that you're on now and then get yourself another book.
Yeah.
We got time in this fall season. Yeah, I love fall too. Those nature walks outside, watching the leaves change. Even from week to week, they change drastically.
Yeah. Put on a little knit sweater and go for a walk. You'll feel so good after.
That goes so perfectly with my last little quote here.
Okay.
And it is by Donald Miller. We'll acknowledge the actual person that said this quote.
Okay.
And he says, "All of the trees are losing their leaves and none of them are worried."
Wow.
Right?
That's
Isn't that
crazy.
deep?
That is deep.
So it's just something to remember that every time you lose something, whether it's good or bad, it's just the little blimp in your life.
Yes.
It's just the things. The trees lose their leaves every single year.
Yeah. And then they're going to grow back.
And they're just going to keep on growing.
Yeah. It's just going to be that cycle, forever changing.
A tree metaphor is a good metaphor.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that.
I love this. Do you have anything else on seasons?
I think I'm good. We talked about like a lot of good shit.
We really did.
Good shit.
I can't wait to fucking carve a pumpkin. I'm telling you that right now, and watch a Halloween movie.
Yes. And have a Halloween themed dinner. Yes. Oh my God.
I can't wait. My brain is just percolating ideas.
Oh my God. We'll have to
Pinterest board.
Some drinks. Oh, and we'll make a
dream board.
A dream board of a Halloween dinner. Oh my God. Yes.
Okay, this is going to be so fun. Are you ready to play?
Yes.
We're not really strangers.
Yes.
Best game ever. Okay. Level 1 is perception. I'm always afraid this is just going to go like toppling over. Okay, you go first.
I think we've done this before. Do you think I'm usually early, on time, or late to events?
Long time ago we did this one. You are between early and on time with me, and with anything.
Today I was late.
You were 9 minutes late. That is not late. Okay.
Okay.
That's like the furthest thing of late.
Okay.
So you're on time.
Okay.
That's fine. But we communicate all the time, so we tell each other like on my way, or I'm running this or whatever.
Yeah.
And even for your birthday supper, you were early.
I was the first one there.
Yeah, because we were worried we weren't going to get a table.
Yeah, true.
So, do you think which one am I?
You're like all three, all the time. There's like no in between. It just always switches up.
That is so true. Oh my God.
It just switches up all the time.
I'm like,
I wonder if she's going to be actually on time today, or.
But when I'm late, I'm like late.
Oh, not 9 minutes.
No. To me, that's on time.
Oh, okay.
Like early for me is 5 minutes early.
Yeah.
And late for me is like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. I definitely know this one, but do I seem more like a creative person or an analytical person? Why? Actually, that's tough.
What would you describe analytical?
Like that type A personality, like the computer, the Excel sheets,
Yeah. That's hard because I think you're like right in the middle.
So I would put myself at like a 60-40, like 60% analytical, 40% creative.
Yeah.
Maybe even pushing it a little more to the analytical, because I do love a good spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Like and I love to be creative. I just don't like the messiness of some creative projects.
Yeah, I agree.
And I honestly would have to say the same for you, like a 60-40 split.
I would maybe say like 70-30, like more, 70
more on the analytical side. Yeah.
Like I love my notes. I love writing everything down. I love having a spreadsheet. I love like being organized like that. Yeah.
That's why we're so similar.
Right.
Is we just fall in that category so easily.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. How would you describe the feeling of being in love in one word?
I want to say like goofy's not the word I want to describe, but like Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I think so.
Like,
I feel like our words will be similar.
Like
so
careless almost, like you don't think about anything else and you're just like
Yeah.
obsessed and like want to hang out with this person all the time.
Yeah, and your responsibilities are just like out the window.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I like that. I'm trying to think. Like, I can feel the feeling,
Yeah.
but I don't know what word to use to describe that feeling. It's like, I think we had a question very similar to this one time where it was like, not love specifically, but I used that word drunk.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was like trying to.
But it's more of that like goofy, silly, like you're kind of a little kid.
Yes,
you're in a fantasy land.
Yeah.
Like that's new love.
Yeah.
But if we're going to describe, like, let's describe the current love that we have. We're in committed relationships. We're in long-term relationships. What does this love feel like? And for me, this love feels like home.
Yes, that's the perfect word to describe it.
Like, this man comments on things that I do on a daily basis, or he knows how I'm going to react in a certain situation. And it just kind of makes me emotional that he understands me that well.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, literally no one has ever understood me that way. And you do.
I know, it's crazy.
You actually listen to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Home.
Yeah, home. Yeah. Like, it's like the type of home where it's like you're gone for like a couple days and you're like, okay, like I can't wait to sleep in my own bed again, but it's like I can't wait to be with this person again, and like we could be doing anything but
every day
to be with them
every day. Yeah, your man still works away, so you get that like missing and stuff. Like my man is home now every day, but even still after an 8-hour day, I'm like, I'm so excited to see you.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, what's your card?
When was the last time you surprised yourself?
I feel like I talk about this time of my life a lot because it was just a very profound time, but living on my own.
Oh, yes.
Like living by myself.
Yeah.
Cleaning by myself, cooking by myself, getting the groceries by myself, paying all the bills by myself.
Was that your stomach or throat?
That was my throat. Because I'm so hungry.
Okay, we're almost done.
I'm fine. But
being independent like that and like
knowing that
you're
I
in
could
control.
Be. Yeah. It took me 27 years to figure out that I could do that.
Yeah.
So that was crazy. Do you have one?
I wasn't. It's hard to think. But one of the things that I'm gonna be like happy with after it happens is I'm going on a flight by myself next week.
Yeah.
And I just have like the most anxiety and I don't know why. Well, I know one of the reasons is because I'm by myself. But so if I can get past that, I will surprise myself.
Is it one single flight there and back?
Yep. It's nonstop. And I'm just like, it's like the security process I need to read more into because I'm only taking a carry-on. So I got to make sure like my liquids are whatever and my electronics are going to be in this container when it goes through security. And, you know, it's like the little things. And I haven't flown that many times. I've only probably flown like 4 times, probably 5 times.
When's the last time you flew?
Mexico 3 years ago, and it was with like my friend and my brother and my friend's brother. So yeah, I've never flown by myself.
You're gonna kill it. And yes, you're right. You're gonna be so proud of yourself that you did it.
I hope so.
When you told me you were going on this trip to go see your friend, I'm like, go for it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear people doing things to be brave, like doing these really scary brave things, I'm like, go off, girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I know I'm going to feel so good after.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
We'll have to recoup when you're back.
We will, for sure.
Yeah.
There might be some crazy stories.
Oh, I can't wait. Was that your card?
I think so. Yeah.
Level
Number
3.
Reflection.
Do you want to go first?
Okay. What question were you most afraid to answer?
To tell you the truth, nothing.
No.
Am I ever afraid to wear my heart on my sleeve and spew my life? No.
Yeah.
That's one thing I love the most about myself is that I verbal diarrhea things to people.
Yeah.
About the things I've experienced, the life that I've had.
Yes.
And if they don't like it or they find it too much information,
I agree. Yeah, I feel like the same way. Like I wasn't afraid to answer any of those questions.
That's why we have a podcast.
Yeah.
Because we just spew our life out here to the world.
Yeah.
Why do you think we met?
Ooh.
Other than the podcast, why do you think we met?
I think we met because, can I just be like philosophical? That because we needed to meet because we're so similar and like-minded, and we're so into improving ourselves and self-love and conquering chapters and seasons, and like I feel like we just uplift each other so well that like the universe was like, okay, so they're gonna be in each other's corners.
Yeah, I love that. I think we challenge each other just enough that it's not like, ooh, you're coming across too much. And I love this relationship with you. Like I love watching us have these conversations and talk about vulnerable things and share with our other friends on how to be brave and step into themselves. And it's one of the most fulfilling feelings to watch someone step into themselves and be confident enough to do what they want. You're like, oh my God, you feel like a mom and you're like, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, it's definitely very rewarding.
Yeah. I'm glad the universe put us together.
Me too.
This game always brings out a little sappiness inside of us.
Yeah.
Okay, last little segment. What do you want your self-care challenge to be this week?
Okay.
We gotta shake it up, girl.
We gotta shake it up, but like, can I shake it up to like eating some healthy meals that are like protein based and have lots of veggies? Yes, because we all know I have stomach problems. I need to eat better. I need to eat more vegetables.
Episode.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just not talk about that.
Whatever. Hot girls have tummy issues, like you said.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so eat more healthy meals.
Eat just like every day, at least like 2 meals that have vegetables.
Good.
And protein for sure.
My suggestion is frozen vegetables.
Oh, yes. I've actually realized that about myself, is like I love frozen vegetables more.
They're literally the exact same as fresh.
Like a chicken stir fry with teriyaki sauce and veggies is just like my go-to, and just so good. Yeah. Like,
do you have it with rice or noodle?
I've both or either. I change it up.
I love the big chunky udon noodles.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
So good.
Yes.
Okay, I love that.
What about you? What's your self-care challenge?
So my challenge is simple. I decided to go very, very simple, and it is to read for 1 hour on my balcony.
Oh, nice.
A nice little fall activity.
Yes. Oh,
read my book.
Yes.
1 hour.
Get a little blanket situation going.
I went into it because I'm kind of like, I haven't been doing very good on these self-care challenges. Maybe my goal is a little too high. So let's just...
I like it.
Reel it down a little bit. Yeah. That's okay.
Perfect.
Love it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode or listening. We love you so much. We love this little community.
Yes, we do.
Like, subscribe, comment, share.
Yes,
all the things.
And we'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.